Kamsi's heart pounded as Zara read the details aloud. Tega was known for preying on young women, promising love, gifts, and a better life. He'd collect personal information, intimate pictures, and use them to control or blackmail his victims. Some women lost their jobs, others went into hiding. Amira, the last one, never resurfaced. "He's dangerous, Kamsi," Zara said softly. "We need to report this." What Kamsi didn't know was that Tega already suspected her. A week earlier, he had secretly installed a tiny hidden camera and audio recorder inside her apartment, hidden inside the smoke detector and her bedside lamp. He was monitoring everything she did, the calls she made, the articles she read, even her quiet conversations with herself. That was how he knew she had started digging. He was watching her in real time. When he told her not to believe everything she read online, he was trying to warn her to scare her back into silence. But God was already working behind the scenes. Zara's cousin, Chioma, agreed to meet Kamsi privately at the small cafe where they met. Kamsi shared every message, voice note, and screenshot she had. Chioma's face grew more serious with every detail. "We've been looking for something like this," she said. "You're not his first victim, but if you're brave enough, you can be the last." The journalist began digging. She traced Tega's shell companies, fake investments, and secret phone lines linked to other women across Lagos and Abuja. Within days, the team gathered solid evidence, including voice recordings of him manipulating women and proof of financial blackmail. Finally, a sting operation was arranged with police cooperation. On a Friday evening, when Tega arrived at Kamsi's apartment to make things right, he was met by plainclothes officers waiting in the living room. "Mr. Tega Ighodaro, you are under arrest for fraud, coercion, and obstruction of justice," one officer announced. Tega's face drained of color. "Kamsi, what's this?" But she just stood there, calm, collected, finally free. "This is me ending it," she said softly. As he was led away, Tega turned to her one last time. "You'll regret this." She didn't even blink. Weeks later, the story broke on national news. Businessmen arrested for multiple counts of fraud and manipulation victims speak out. Social media erupted. Dozens of women came forward with their stories. Mrs. Tega, too, was seen leaving the courthouse with quiet dignity. She didn't speak to the press, but one could see relief in her eyes. Kamsi later learned the full truth. That was how Tega operated. He made his victims fall in love with him, showering them with affection and false promises. Once they were emotionally trapped, he would start manipulating and blackmailing them, threatening to leak their pictures or expose their secrets. And when some women refused to cooperate, he made sure they were silenced forever. He had been prepping Kamsi next, grooming her for the same fate. But God intervened using his own wife, who was tired of his evil ways, to expose him and save Kamsi's life before it was too late. Kamsi sat in her living room one evening, staring at the same space where Tega used to sit. It was quiet now, painfully quiet, but peaceful. Zara joined her with a smile. "You did the right thing, girl." Kamsi nodded slowly. "I almost lost myself, loving a man who was never mine to begin with." They both smiled faintly. Months later, Kamsi launched a podcast called Peace Not Pieces, where she told her story and invited other women to share theirs. Her message was clear. Never fall for a man who brings you secrets instead of peace. She rebuilt her life, finished her master's degree, and became a voice of strength for young women who once thought soft life came from another person's pocket. Her experience became her power. Never build your peace on another woman's tears. If he lies to her, he'll lie to you too. Not every man who calls you his peace intends to give you peace. When love comes with too many secrets, it's no longer love, it's danger. Any love that needs to be hidden is already doomed. A married man's promises are like smoke. They vanish as soon as you try to hold them. Lust can disguise itself as love, but truth always unmasks it. Don't let comfort blind you to character. No woman wins when another woman cries. A man who disrespects his vows will never respect you either. Sometimes God exposes pain to prevent death. Pay attention to the warnings. When the devil wants to destroy a woman, he often sends a charming man first. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and comment so others can learn from it too. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to our channel for more powerful, emotional, and life-changing stories. We remain Delia Storytime on all platforms, bringing you the best stories worldwide. Until next time, bye for now.